a young archaeologist with a passion for the past.
My oldest fossils, which are 3 to 2 billion years old. I mean, it's just crazy to hold something that used to be living from all that time ago.
Anderson Taylor is a natural in his own natural history museum. He shows us as he takes us to the heart of his story.
So there's only 2 things in here that are not from the U.S.
Anderson Taylor loves history, but not just the kind you find in a book. He likes to hold it in his hands. In fact, he even looks the part of an adventurer with this classic fedora.
Ever since that time, I've just always had it, and people have started to just recognize me as the museum kid with the hat.
I thought it was more of an Indiana Jones kind of vibe.
Kind of.
That too?
Yeah.
So I got to be dressed like you, right? So I wanted you to help me pick a hat I can wear for this interview. Which one do you think I should go with?
That one.
You like this one?
Yeah.
All right. All right, now we can settle in for the interview. How about that?
Yeah.
He is big time into fossils, minerals, and artifacts. So much so, he has set up his own museum to showcase his discoveries. Where did the idea come from to start something like this?
It all started when we went to Scotland, and this was like a couple years ago. And basically, there was a museum called the Staff and Dinosaur Museum, and it was about the size of this room, if not smaller. And that kind of like made me start thinking about opening my own.
So he went to work with the help of his dad and found a space in his own hometown of Cambridge, Illinois, to bring his own museum to life, going to village meetings, pitching his vision, and building his collection.
Crinoid is like, it's called, nowadays the living relative of it is called the sea lily. So it was probably like one of those with fossilized coral. That's probably what my first fossil probably was.
So when you first saw your first fossil, what did you think? Do you remember that feeling?
Yeah, it was just a lot of like amazement at how like that used to be a living thing, and it's just crazy that something like that could be preserved.
And when you hold something, whether it be a fossil or something else, do you think, wow, this was a long time ago, a lot of history here?
Yeah, especially like with my oldest fossils, which are, I believe it is 3 to 2 billion years old. So they're over in the case next to me, and I mean, it's just crazy to hold something that used to be living from all that time ago.
So people come in here now to explore what you have. And do you see a certain look in their face when they get excited too?
Oh yeah, I mean, like many people like get wide-eyed when they see like one of my favorite fossils, which are these two fish swimming on like a plate, and it just is this pure joy of just seeing all of these like things that used to be in the oceans or like walking around or in the skies of today, but millions of years ago.
A lot of his collection comes in through donations, but some he buys, hoping they will lead to more donations to keep this place going, so he can keep building on his dream. And getting a little school credit along the way is kind of a nice bonus. So when you do a science project for school, do you just say, I already got it? You guys come to me.
Yeah. So actually our science class might actually be taking a field trip here. And all of the kids in my class, I was like, how do you feel about doing that? And they were like, I don't know. Because it's like, it's cool to have like someone their age having a museum, but then for them it's kind of like, oh, I could have done that too.
What are your hopes and dreams for this place?
So basically with that, it's to permanently secure this as my building for generations to come, and to basically teach people about fossils that they would normally never see in a museum. Stuff that people had like spent their whole life trying to find. And it's not just like, oh, you have a bunch of these. It's like sometimes they're one of a kind, never seen before things.
And you get to do that in your own small town. A lot of people go to Chicago or somewhere for the big displays, but you have all that right here.
The closest museum that I know of that has a dedication to mostly fossils is around 40 minutes away from here. Yeah, so that's why I decided to open my museum here in town, so then it offers another option to learn.
He is also learning about business and the realities of raising money to keep all of this going and growing. So to help preserve history, you're also using the internet to raise money to keep history alive.
Yes, so I have a GoFundMe page, and currently we've raised, I believe, $6,599 just off of donations in like the first month, not including what we have in the donation jar right now. So that's just off of straight up amounts of people who've been supporting us.
What has been the best part of all this for you?
Probably just learning off of people who have come in and teaching people what I've learned from them, and really making it like a hands-on look at it and ask what it is, and you get to touch it. I mean, many museums you're like, oh, you look at this stuff. You don't get to actually feel what it feels like.
Check out his GoFundMe page or find him online. And like this story, subscribe and click that bell to get even more adventures. This is The Heart of the Story with Gary Metivier. Thanks to our sponsors, Peterson Plumbing and Heating, QCA Pools and Spas, and Morrison Community Hospital.